I got my new thing imported. I got the Christian Dior. They wanna look at the foreign. They couldn't even afford it. Look what I did with the bag. Look what I did with the bag. I got a thing in the back, and I ain't taking no chat. I got my new thing imported. I got the Christian Dior. They wanna look at the foreign. They couldn't even afford it.
Unfiltered people, we are back up in the building. Express Truth Show, making Thursdays great again. And before we do anything else today, people, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. It's algorithm business that we are dealing with. Patreon crew, big up yourself. Spotify crew, big up yourself, man. We are in the building. And before we even go one step further in here today, let me bring in my co-host, Stephen Brown. Stephen, what you saying, man? What's going on?
Yo, making Thursdays great again, never late again. It's the greatest show on earth, changing the world one Thursday at a time. Your favorite podcast. If you knew better, you'll do better, fam. I got a bit distracted there.
So what's going on, man? What you saying?
They we're saying off the back of what we last do. We can't remember now. We do too much. What we last do.
We always doing things, man. We always running up and down, man. You know how the things going, man.
Bro. Oh, yeah, we're in fucking LON. Yeah.
I ain't been on a train in a long time. So when we was going down on the train and just to see the difference in how the train operates now in today's world opposed to yesterday's world. So for example, I used to catch the train to Leicester all the time. And I remember when the iPod Nanos came out, yeah. And I was listening to some music. This might have been about 2006, 2007, around that time. And this woman came onto the train and she was like, yo, excuse me, can you turn your headphones down? You know the little earbud you put in? She's like, yeah, can you turn it down? Yeah. So I remember thinking like, imagine that back then. I had my earbuds in my ear and this woman came over and told me to turn it down. When you get on a train in today's world, mans have got the Bluetooth speakers, the singing, the dancing, all of that's going on a train now. And I don't have a problem with that. You see what I mean? But I'm just saying how different it is compared to yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday's world.
Yeah, you wouldn't say that now. You probably get stabbed or something, bro.
This is what I'm trying to say.
So you wouldn't even say that.
There's a lot more confrontation now. The world's a lot more confrontational.
Facts. Yeah, because we were at the Carnival and that night. It's my first time going still. It's all right.
First time for everything, man.
Yeah. Even I don't think I'll go back, to be fair.
To the Carnival?
Nah, that's...
What you say? It's got a bad reputation, you know. Because everyone I told I was going,
yeah,
they were like, I'd never go there. Media done a job on it still.
Not really though, Mark. I can't really say the media because, fam, the media perpetuate things, of course, but is it wrong in reporting on things that actually happen? People go there and dead and all them things there. I'm not saying you're going to go there and die, but I'm trying to say anywhere like that, like, come on, it's bad. You can go, you know what I mean? Like, you might lose life, lose possessions. Come on, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying it's true. They shouldn't just like report on all the negative, but anywhere like that, it's just...
Nah, I hear you. The only reason why I said that, yeah, because when I was younger, I went to a lot of different like festivals and I've been to all of them working. See what I mean? So what I'm saying is they say that with those 2 days in Notting Hill Carnival, they reckon 2 million people pass through. Mm-hmm. So 2 million people, let's say you have, now I know it sounds bad what I'm saying, but 1 death, 1 stabbing, 2 million people.
Yeah, if you do this, if you crunch the numbers, it ain't good, but one's too many, bro. If we're talking death. I don't think there's any stabbings this year. There was I didn't see nothing while we were there, so I'm not even gonna come on here and lie and say I saw Mazza's car did that. I saw 2 fights going around online, but it was all women. I saw 2 white girls fighting and there's 2 sisters fighting, and that's all I've seen so far. Apparently there's video going around, man's getting brain, like raw on the strip. On the Sunday, you know, the day we were there, which I found out after the fact. It's supposed to be family day.
I'm not shocked at that though. Because it's like, you know what?
I am, but I'm talking about on the raw strip, I'm shocked by that, blood. You don't even find a little corner or somewhere.
You know why I'm not shocked? Because
joke thing.
The Carnival has long turned into a sex show, a sex
That's nothing to do with the Carnival, blood.
It's not, but that's what it's turned into. It's been hijacked by that.
Do them things in your
So
yard.
let me explain it to you. So when we were going down there, yeah, we're on the train. You know, the train's ram-packed. And mans are playing, you can see it, mans are playing the music right there, talking about all kind of things. You see what I mean? It's just right there to see. When we was coming back, them little white girls, they were naked, fam. They were naked. And listen to what they were playing. Listen to what they were playing, fam. Listen, was it Spice or something? I don't even know what it was. But they were playing something and it was just like,
yeah, it was Spice.
Wine on the body head and all that. And I'm like, I'm at the point now where I'm just, I'm starting to just say, I'm just old. I'm just looking at things now and saying, how I deal with it now is just saying, you're old, Mark. You know what I mean? So you just stay out of it because you're old. Because when I'm seeing that picture of the girl doing what she did on the strip, I'm like, yo, that's what it is, man.
I can't come to that conclusion because I don't think it's an age thing. I think it's just a hijacking of the culture. I don't think it has anything to do with age, blood. A man can't say that because then it's almost like, it's a bit of an oxymoron. Because it's almost like you're all right with the misrepresentation of the thing, which I know you're not. Do you know what I'm saying? So what I mean is you still have to be vocal, man. Wrong's still wrong, bro. Don't matter how old or how young you are.
It's been hijacked time ago, man.
It's horrible, blood. Fam, I was pissed, blood. I was telling mans in the gym, they were laughing at me. Fam, I landed, boom. I'm seeing bare dickheads in yard top, fam. Pussy probably even had one bit of curry season in their life, blood. Be a yard top them up. I'm like, what the fuck, fam? I'm like, where's some, fam? If you're gonna hijack the thing, where's some of the other islands, bud?
Trini, I think over Trini flags and that still.
We know say yeah, they bomber class in thing, you know. But fucking hell, Dave.
Yeah.
Me say Dave, me say Ranjit. Me say I kind of bomber class man away yeah, bomber class flag. And I'm talking the old schools as well. I'm saying pussy. You probably weren't even born when you know about that.
The coach is powerful, man. The coach is powerful. Like I said to you, when I sat on the train coming back, yeah, and I really sat down and I really looked at them little girls, yeah, who they couldn't have been a day over 16, fam. Matter of fact, they couldn't have been a day over 17. I'll give them that because they were alone.
I think they were younger than that.
Now you think, look how excited they was. Look how excited. Now even when I went down there, because London Carnival, it ain't new to man. Like I used to go with my dad and that every year. So when we touched there, and I'm just like, the vibes is here, the vibes is there, but it's just like you said, the culture's been, I don't want to say hijacked, but it's been misrepresented. It's been misrepresented. There you go. That's the word. It's been misrepresented because now it's like you said something to me and it kind of stuck with me still. I was showing you a Trini artist called I think his name's the Trinidad King. Yeah, and he was on you have them little like YouTube shows where man are freestyling.
Yeah.
And anyway, I was like playing YouTube and it was on autoplay. And my man came on his song. And he's like doing some bashment thing, and he was talking about like the girl, like a woman wants a gunman, and he's talking about she wants a gunman, and the way how he's saying it and all that. And I'm like, the culture's been misrepresented. It has been misrepresented, but the culture did it to itself. True. So when I'm at the carnival and I'm seeing all the skin out slackness thing, this is what man's been talking about for the past 10 years.
Well, Cake, it's like we said on the train back. Those misguided females were playing the Spice and all of this and singing it and I'm asking her around binge. All this bullshit, yeah. All them thing that with them probably don't even know the fucking times tables, but they're singing all that. And I'm saying, blood, but you see how it is. People just obviously I know the culture's powerful. Everyone loves the culture, yeah, man, all that shit. Out of many, there's just us, you get me? But have you noticed people only grasp onto the negative elements of it?
Facts, yeah. That's what we've been talking. That's what we've been talking about.
It's always just the F3, the slackness. It's always the negative side. Gunman, scammer, chop the line, you just hang on to all of the negative and the nonsense. I could be mistaken because obviously I don't know everybody, but I never hear someone singing out. No, you don't hear them singing out. Oh, Bob Marley, yo, Mega. Obviously they're not into speak power, but yo, I could eat some Ito food, or yo, I want to go for my holidays and. It's always slackness, bud.
Yeah, you got hijacked.
It's always slackness, Jay.
And you seen that at the carnival, innit?
First time.
There you go. I told you, man. I told you that it's been hijacked.
Jolting.
Because even if you listen to like them little girls, yeah. Because I glimpsed them one time. Because if you think about it, we were sitting on the train there, yeah. They're over there, so I could see she was on her phone and I could see like they were filming what they were filming at the carnival. Yeah. And I'm saying, look at that. You've picked the negative aspects of the culture, like the sexual aspects of the culture, like the gangster aspects of the culture. But that's the way it's been going for a long time, and that's what Carnival is now. See what I'm saying? So even with the Notting Hill thing, the vibe, like I said to you, the vibe was there, but it's just all changed. It's different what it is now. See what I mean? I'm saying I don't think it would be that much more years until the actual true essence of Carnival disappears. Even though I did see some. What are those people? The girls that dress up in the carnival outfits and that. I even think that's being misrepresented now. I think some girls are just doing that to just.
It's a bit like when Halloween and a girl wants to go as a sexy nurse.
You see it.
Or a sexy cat or something like that, yeah. I know that's kind of how it is, like the wear, but yeah, you're right. Like some females, I feel will get involved with that aspect of it, just to overly sexualize themselves, 100%.
Yeah, thanks. You see a lot of the Americans.
Like, you see enough of them. All right, the weather weren't even booming like that, rude boy. Enough girl naked, blood. How much girl me see that bumbo clock, tongue, or G-string, wait name, whatever.
Songs, G-string, both.
Tongue, G-string. See him. Watch the girls in the comments. No, they're not. I wouldn't know. Bad man will wear them thing there. Thongs, G. We just take them off. Thongs, G-string, and what, Mark? Just leggings, bud.
Yeah.
Naked.
Yeah.
Fam, there was one ball pass with her dude. Dress was, remember, I said, bro, what's she wearing? I said, she's stuck in the pit. I said, bro, she thinks she's at the beach. Full see-through, you know, bra pants.
Mad.
Others, the skirt. See skirt, yeah. See back eye skirt, so. See foot them, yeah. Yeah? See back eye skirt, yeah, up there, so. Be a body jar just hanging out, blood. Me say what to them girl, man.
Yeah. Hijack straight.
But I honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at something and I thought to myself, yo, you must be selling or something. The way you're advertising the goods, you must be selling the thing. And I'll tell you the truth, I wouldn't even give you a Tesco voucher for it. I'll keep it, bro. You can keep that saltfish over there, so.
I seen a girl, she had on a fishnet all-in-one
Yes.
with a bra
Oh, Lord.
and a thong showing.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, there was some madness up there.
That's how mad.
Yo, there's some shapes about.
Was that in the on
Train
the tube?
station. Nah, not even that one. This girl had a butt. Look, when they've got a body, it looks worse, you know. You know, like if a girl's got a fat ass, massive breast. It was like that. It was like,
it's crazy.
it was crazy, man.
It looks like you wanted to sell the thing.
Yeah, it was nuts. So that's what I'm saying. Them lewd acts. I'm not shocked. And let's keep it real. It was an indigenous girl that was keeping. Not the color don't matter. But I'm saying it was an indigenous girl.
It's giving the brain.
Yeah.
Some are saying that. Some said she was mixed. I know.
I've seen the thing on Twitter.
I've seen the still image, and all I know is you could definitely rule out she's not a cisgender.
Real talk.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing you can say she wasn't.
Yeah,
because I've heard a lot of people say she's white, and some. Cause I saw it on TikTok because I was sent a TikTok video, not of the act, but of a guy like with the screenshot, and he was just talking about it, saying, "Yo, basically saying what we're saying. This doesn't represent Carnival and etc. etc."
It don't.
And all of that, and then people argue in the comments. So people arguing over ethnicity in the comments. And stuff.
Yeah, real talk, man.
It's not good, man. And on the quote unquote family day as well. Absolute effort, bro.
I mean, the duo was in the building, but I don't want man to think like we would have stayed. We were in transit. We keep it real. If I say we was in transit to the YouTube 20th anniversary party, which was on site, so we had to pass through. When man's first landed, I'll say it straight. I weren't feeling rolling through the crowd, fam. I'm not saying like man or nobody or nothing, but I didn't like how man had to bowl through the crowd, fam. I'll keep it real. But they did say though that the least crime happened this year, which is a positive. So
I'm not surprised. Mark, but remember I said to you, it was weird, you know, because you had a few pockets like where the music was playing, some people were catching a dance, but some people were just vibing to the music. But enough people I don't know if it was just me, enough people look disinterested, man.
Yeah.
Like it felt like with some people, this is just me as an observer now, it felt like they were just there to say, oh, I was at the carnival kind of vibe. Like it didn't really feel like, it felt like maybe they got drug along or they were just going with their friends or they're going just for the sake of going. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
Like, oh, it's on my doorstep. Because enough people didn't look interested, bro.
Yeah, real talk.
Because you can tell, you can see who's disinterested. You can see who's overly excited.
Yeah, real talk. Have you seen that Rampage's son? You seen that thing?
I don't know his name though, but yeah.
His name's Raja Jackson. So let me give you the rundown.
Yeah, because I've seen the video, but I don't know the backstory fully.
So Rampage, Quinton Rampage Jackson, for those who don't know, UFC legend, heavyweight. Anyway, doing a lot of content creation now. As you know, streaming is a new thing.
Yeah.
It's very big. So he's got a son who's an MMA fighter as well, 25 years old.
Okay.
He also streams with him.
Okay.
So this son now was getting popular as a streamer, and he got invited to a low-level wrestling promotion. Now, at this low-level wrestling promotion, as you know, wrestling's all about what? Baby faces and heels. Good guys versus bad guys. So while he was backstage at this thing, one of these wrestlers see him streaming and go over and try to kind of like play an angle. Anyway, while this angle's going on, he picks up like a fake can thing and hits it off the boy's head because he thinks the boy's there playing along, that Raja Jackson. Anyway, it's quite evident that he's not playing along.
Okay.
So the guy ends up saying to the Raja brother, yo, I thought you were playing along. Like, I didn't realize that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Shakes his hand. You know what I mean? Like, shakes his hand, says sorry. Anyway, they work out a thing, the promotion, that based on what happened, Raja would jump into this brother's match.
Like a fake thing.
Like a fake thing.
Like they do at WWE.
Yeah, just like a WWE thing.
Yeah, they've done it enough times.
He'll jump into his match and sort of like hit him, you know what I mean? Just for some wrestling thing. Anyway, the boy sat there, Stephen, for about 20 minutes, premeditated, yeah, knowing what he was going to do. He jumps in the ring.
Yeah, I saw that.
Slams the man, boxes him 23 times while he's unconscious, knocked out most of his teeth. The guy swallowed some of his teeth. He's unconscious. While he was lying there in the ring.
So slammed him straight to sleep.
The first slam, Stephen, he was already knocked out from the first slam.
And then he gave him the Jordan 23 piece.
23 unanswered shots.
Yes.
Said he took out most of his teeth. Just think about that with the boxes.
That's power, G.
Wow, if you think about unanswered punches on a human, the head's not made to be hit. So just think about unanswered punches from a trained fighter. Power or no power. Unanswered punches, because if you're in a fight, man can block punches, you can kind of soften the blows. Imagine if you're just able to tee off on a man with no answers. But the thing is, it was a coward thing, because that Raja didn't do it when the guy was on job. He waited and he done that to him. Anyway, this is the number one thing that's being spoken about on the internet.
Yeah, I know, I've seen it.
I didn't even want to talk about it, but I done a thing on Patreon
to
how it was crazy like that. Now, for me, it just represents anger. The thing that we always talk about, which is why I think it's important to talk about. It represents a lot of anger that live within a lot of these, not only YNs, because that's a thing, but it lives with a lot of people, this type of anger. And a lot of people, all it needs is something small to trigger it. And how that youth behaved, that was just a quick glimpse into how a lot of these youth behave and how anger gets the better of people. He almost killed this brother for nothing. For nothing, Stephen. And the brother, imagine this, it's a man who went to Iraq, you know. He went to Iraq and
so he's a veteran.
He's a veteran, yeah. Had bad PTSD, yeah.
Yeah, he's getting mad. He's been arrested.
Not yet, no, but he's finished. He's done.
He's going to get madman time.
Yeah, he's done.
Trained fighter as well. You're going to get madman time.
Yeah, he's done.
He was unconscious. Veteran. You're getting madman time.
And hear this, the brother only does wrestling, yeah, to take his mind off the PTSD. And
so that was his one outlet.
That was his outlet, and the youth beat him almost half to death.
Well, my match, but blood, that's not good, man. Rampage must feel bad, man. Must feel ashamed of him, blood. Because as a professional fighter, you're supposed to have superb control over your aggression. Because you're never supposed to fight with anger, blood.
Exactly. A man who fights angry is a loser. It's like when people say, you know, with boxing, when people will be like, my man's mad, he's gonna win. That's bullcrap. Fighting angry might be the dumbest thing you can actually do.
Your faculties go out the window.
Can you see your reflection in a boiling water? Nope. There you go. That's like fighting angry. You can't fight angry. So that you is just the biggest dummy on planet Earth. But Rampage did help produce this youth, because all he's ever did, Stephen, when you watch his videos and that, is he says,
wind him up.
Yeah. And he's got two children with a Japanese woman, because he used to fight in Japan. And he's got 2 children with a black woman.
Is my man the oldest?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he always says, yo, my Japanese children, they're going to go to college, this, that. I've put money aside. And my black children, I've saved up bail money for them. So it's like you've already spoke it into existence. And you troll him. Just before he did that.
And you're also ridiculing your own culture, bro.
Yeah, facts. Just before he did that, yeah, Rampage phoned him and said, how did you let my man do that? And kind of provoked him.
Oh, so you put the battery in his back?
Yeah, man. Then he went and done that. And that's it. So it's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy, but almost beat the man half to death for nothing. It might be the most nonsensical thing that you'll see this week on the internet. And after the fact, Stephen is talking about, yo, people are always taking the mick out of me, calling me a bitch, this, that. And I'm like...
Yeah, you've got bare unresolved anger.
So you've beat up a man who, because other people take the mick out of you. The man said sorry and shook your hand and you accepted the apology. Crazy, man.
You got bare unresolved anger.
And you ever heard of Rikishi? He used to be in WWF, one of them Samoan dons.
Oh, yeah.
It was his promotion, you know. And now, listen to this, Stephen.
He's lost his thing.
He had a feeder league with WWE where he'd feed wrestlers to WWE.
That's done.
And get paid. They cancelled everything, man. That's what was keeping his thing alive. They cancelled everything.
Why they cancelled it like he did it?
They tried to make out. He weren't even there. Man basically lost everything.
No, but I'm saying, Mark, even if he was there, bro, one of these geezers got beat almost to death. How the fuck's it got to do with him by a streaming fighter? What's that got to do with him?
Because they're saying that they let an MMA fighter go into the promotion. See what I'm saying? So it's just a bit mad. But yeah, man, had to break it down. It's crazy. But yeah, he's looking at a lot of time. And look, Everyone online spoke about it. You know, even Mr. B said, yo, I've got him covered. He done a GoFundMe. I don't even know what that's at. It must be at something crazy now. Psycho Lou's his name still. Psycho Lou. So yeah, crazy, man. Crazy what it just shows you the levels of this IRL streaming as well. Like, it's about how crazy you can go. Cause do you remember Vitaly TV? He went Philippines and all that, you know.
Vitaly,
yeah, that's it. Vitaly TV. He went Philippines.
Yeah, they're holding him there now.
Yeah, man.
He's
Lock up
looking
his
at
clock.
Madman time.
Yeah, lock up his clock, man. Have you seen what he was doing to them and that?
Disrespecting the feds, running off with a hat.
Yeah,
arrest me, bro. Arrest me, trying to fight people. He's a pussy, fam.
Yeah, man. Lock up his clock.
Because he lost all relevance, blood. One point he was trying to do the I'm Chris Hansen and welcome to Catch a Predator. He's trying to do all that shit. They've all tried to do that shit, you know. You know, the predator catching thing. And then he moved into that. They're gonna give him Madman years, yeah?
Yeah,
the hole in his clout, blood. Because he thought they just release the hole in his clout, blood. Because it's not just him. He's a perpetrator, but enough mans will go in there. They're all ruining it, blood. Because that's why Japan's coming with new things as well. Because they do the same thing as well. Streamers and just foreigners in general. They're disrespecting the thing. So it's going to come in like yard a little bit. And people are getting upset. But I'm saying, why are you getting upset? Because they do it everywhere. And I'm referring to the 2-tier payment system. So you'd have your price for locals and your price for foreigners. I'm saying, fam, why are you upset? Bare countries do that.
Yeah, facts. Oh, they're doing it here now?
No, they're going to bring it to Japan.
Oh, so the Japanese pay less and then the foreigners pay more.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that in your Don River and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you say, me give you a little bumbo clad tourism advice. You see when you got Don River and you're English, just shut your fucking don't talk. All right? When you got a beach and them place, they're not blood clot talking. They talk about, this beach is lovely. Do you have any towels I can rent? 10,000 gazillion dollar. You better shut your fuck. Just let your people them talk, you know. You shut your rascal out, but make sure you wear your mash up slippers and your rip mesh marina, blood. Don't come looking too swaggy, because they will know. Oh.
Real talk.
Fuck the old dog.
Real talk.
Fam, did I send you the thing as well? This is a mad one now. You know, there's a new Hercules show. This is one I may have to go back to London and catch it. They got a new Hercules show. I don't know if I sent you the video, blood. They got the geezer singing, where I go, where I belong. That tune anyway. Fam, the geezer in shape and everything, but blood. And I sent it to the man, everyone was laughing. I said, fam, they're taking the piss in it. You can clearly tell they didn't put. They started with the costume. So he's got the sash, he's got the skirt thing, the boot. Even the boots are fucked up as well. Fam, they just put him in a white mesh marina, blood. So he's not even in like, I don't know if they give him another costume. But I said, blood, I really like for your costume. One bumbo clad mesh marina, fam. I say, you're taking a piss, blood. And I know them tickets aren't cheap either.
West End business.
That's what I mean, man. I said costume department, man. Fix up, look sharp, man. Fuck's sake, man.
West End business, man.
Taking the piss, broski.
West End business.
But yo, speaking of movies and that, you know, see everything, fam, everything's flop, blood. Superman's flop. Fantastic's flop. Everything's flop, G.
Superman flop.
It's struck. They're saying it's
man don't go cinema no more.
Fam, it's that, but people are done with super. It's like we said. People have finished superhero fatigue, but you know what? At first it wasn't, you know. You know what it was at first? It was bad movie fatigue, and it's become superhero fatigue because now people just equate superhero with being shit. And 9 times out of 10, though, right? I thought Fantastic and Superman was all right, but they both had too hard of a job. Because remember, Superman...
So it didn't even break even, blood.
It's hit 500. They said, I think it's going to hit 500. They said it'll struggle. Superman, I'm talking. They said it's going to struggle to hit 600. Fam,
yeah, it won't hit. It ain't already.
They've already said it. Them $1 billion days, they're over with, blood. So what they need to do is scale back, blood. These budgets need to be like 100, maybe 120, 125, 150. You can't be doing 300 million, but it's not going to run, blood. The $1 billion days are over. You might hit one here and there, but for the most part, it's not going to happen. Even with Marvel, them days are over, blood. And Fantastic was actually good, but people have had enough, blood.
Fam, I watched that tonight. Tell me that link from Olivia.
Say that,
fam, I watched the John Cena film with Idris. Back in the day, that would have been massive, you know, but I can see why they don't want them in the movies no more.
Just what? Typical action,
blah,
blah.
Body cop kind of thing. I know they're not cops, but like, you know.
What are they in there? I don't know. President.
Idris is the Prime Minister and Cena is the...
Oh, Prime Minister, UK.
Yeah, and Cena's the President.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cena looks mashed up, you know, because I've just been watching little WWE because I think they brought him back in.
Yeah.
My man looks mashed up, you know. Like, his age bad still he has.
Might be the drug abuse.
Yeah, his age bad, man. Because I was like, you can barely stand up, fam. Because even in that film, I'm like, maybe it's me, but I can see it through the screen.
When you say his mash up, you mean just his face or...
Like
He
his,
looks
his
too-
body,
oh, he looks
looks
too
beaten
big.
up, man. Like his body,
Yeah,
you know, like after
probably
a bit,
abuse.
you know, like with Hogan, after a bit, like he started to look mash up.
Yeah, the
like
abuse.
he's going into that now.
the
You know what I
abuse.
mean? Like the Rock looks good though, small. He looks good. You know what I
Juiced
mean?
off his brain, and he says he says he's natural. You know,
He's definitely juiced off it. Definitely.
fam, he's 50. Fam, people say just look at this. It's like, bro, you're 50 plus, and every year you get bigger. How you natural, bro?
And you look better than when you was 25. And because not to say some people look better when they're older because they didn't train when they were younger.
Well, he's always been on it.
Yeah, because he was chubby when he was in Nation of Domination. He was chubby, you know, like actually chubby, like fat almost. You know what I mean? Borderline. Then he just turned into this beast down the line. But look at Triple H though.
Triple H has gone huge.
Nah, but if you seen he's mashed up now as well.
Oh no, I ain't seen no one lately.
Yeah.
No. What's
Triple
wrong
H-
with Triple?
I don't think he can't train no more, so he's just deflated. Like all his muscles gone, everything. And remember, he was
Is
one
he
of the
slim
biggest.
now, or is he kind of Toby or just normal?
Like top, like he's a bit of everything. Like he's skinny, he's fat, he's everything. He's muscly, he's everything in one.
Because you know what happens as well with these some it can really mess you up, you know. You know when you're on it hard for years. I'm not speaking, I wouldn't know, I'm just saying. Because you see it with old bodybuilders as well. That's why enough of them look so mashed up now. Like especially if they don't take like because a lot of the ones who still look good, I'm talking like golden age and stuff, might be like, yo, my man still look sick. 9 times out of 10, they're still taking tests now. So they might not be on like growth hormones or steads, but they'll be taking testosterone. Because obviously it boosts your testosterone. Because obviously you higher the testosterone levels, you'll be able to put on like lean muscle and all that stuff. You'll be stronger.
Oh, okay,
and all that.
yeah.
So you're still on certain, you get me? A lot of them do that. But when you just come up, when they come off nothing, like none of them just look weird.
Fact. I was watching Ronnie Coleman, blood.
How's Coleman? Can he walk or is he still mash up?
Mash up, man.
Fam, because he used to squat and deadlift like 1 trillion plates and all that.
Yeah, he's mash up, man.
Fam, look at him versus his number one rival from back then, Jay Cutler. He's still on stuff now. But Cutler's still, he's not as big, but he's still huge now, but he's fine. He ain't got no injuries in that.
You watch Magazine Dreams?
No.
Watch that, Steven. It's about bodybuilding.
No.
Yeah, it's about...
Me and my man gets mashed in there and that majors, bud.
Yeah, but man ain't watching none of them. You can fast forward that,
Fam,
bro.
I don't even like them thing there, fam.
Fam, you can fast
You
forward them.
say your man falling from grace. You gone from taking over universe to man a sex in a bit. Move your bum buck, lad, man.
Nah, they've made him... What's the correct word, blood? Because I was watching one... I don't know what the correct... They've made him rainbow, fam. I will say that.
No, is he... No, but I heard... Is he actually getting it, though? Because I heard he...
Yeah, he is.
Oh, okay, no, the only thing is, I heard he did that because it's his idol, innit? It's his idol that matches him, innit?
Fam, what you mean, man? In real life?
No, in the film, blood.
Oh, scene.
Real life, bro.
No, that's what I thought. I was thinking, what you on about, blood?
Oh my
Because he's married to Goody or that lady, Megan Good. Fam, I don't know. You have to watch
We're
it.
talking about the movie, kind of real life.
Listen, I was watching it, yeah.
blood.
I watched it a bit, yeah. Everyone's seen this bit. You know when he comes running downstairs and then he vomits and that. I keep falling asleep at that, but not because it's not good. But by the time I get home, it's just too late.
Yeah.
So like, I'll try again tonight. You see what I mean?
I need to read.
He's doing all that, you know, the
posing.
Yeah, the posing then. But he's mashed up, he's got diarrhea, and it's crazy still. But let's say he didn't get cancelled. He's winning an Oscar for that.
Yeah, he's finished though,
Facts.
man. No one cares.
Yeah,
no
he's done out, yeah.
It's peak still, but no one cares no more, bro.
He's done out, yeah.
Fam, enough man are done. He's done. The Rock's basically done. Obviously, the Rock's got a new thing similar to that coming. You know, like them kind of indie kind of levels.
With the MMA fighter thing.
Yeah, the wrestler.
Yeah,
He's a wrestler, innit?
Mark Coleman, his name is.
They're saying he's trying to do something different. Because people are fed up with the Rock.
That looks ridiculous though, that does, you know. How he looks as Mark Coleman.
Does he look like... I know he's bare makeup.
Nah, bro.
He don't look like him.
He looks ridiculous. He's too big, fam.
No, forget the size, but I mean, like, you know, they've done his face.
No, he don't look like him at all.
Oh, does he? Oh, okay.
Fam, it looks stupid.
I don't know what the guy actually looks like, that's why.
And my man's too, like, you can't sell me that The Rock is too big, fam. You're too big. You can't be that big.
Him and Cena just huge, bro.
The thing is, now, but Cena looks a bit more durable than The Rock. The Rock is too big. You can't fight MMA and be that big. And man will say, oh, what about the Beast, Brock Lesnar? That's like an exception. Brock Lesnar, fam, he's too big, fam. He looks monstrous. Don't get it twisted, but a dude like that only comes around like once every 50 years or something, like a Brock Lesnar, like who moves like that in it. Like The Rock, you too stiff, fam. He's way too stiff. Like even as Mark Coleman, he looks too stiff. Brock Lesnar, remember my man was actually in the UFC fighting heavyweight MMA, that big with that massive neck. And even when he does that, what's his move called? The five something or whatever it's called. Like for a man to be that big and be able to move like that is mad. It's crazy, fam. But The Rock is too big, fam. It's way too, like, you know when they're trying to sell you that film that is an MMA fight, and I'm like, yo,
Oh, so I thought he was in a wrestling. Is it MMA in it?
It's MMA. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was the UFC.
Early days.
Early
innit?
UFC, where like basically you'd get a judo guy to fight a boxer. You'd get a jiu-jitsu guy.
Literally anything went then.
Anything went. But you know who are killers though? You know who are really underrated, yeah? And I think it's because there's so much bread where they are. Sumos, you know. Because they used to go UFC and just murder, man.
You can't move a sumo.
But you know them sumos in Japan? But the ones that just drink the milk all day and that. Yo, them man are killers, you know, fam. Because remember, they don't have no speed, but they got timing. If they hold you,
You can't move a sumo, blood.
if they hold you, you're done, fam. Because I was watching them, another set of serious man, them Senegalese wrestlers.
Okay.
But the sumos though, they don't even give out the game either. You know, like when you got top sumo coaches, Stephen. You can't pay that nothing, you know, to teach nothing, you know.
No.
Because you know the right sumo can all hold a man and broke its back, you know. Trust me. And remember, some of them sumo wrestlers, it'll be like the first man to knock down, the first man to touch the floor and all of that. But it's mad stress. It's mad strength, crazy strength. But yeah, man. I don't know.
Yo, you saw your rude girl. Your brethren, what's your name? Lily Phillips, bro, trying to
I watched it on now.
Fam, apparently smash. We'll throw up the video with no sound. Apparently smashing 500 man, blood. From the video, just letting geezers in, Scooty just letting man in. Everyone's ballad and that. And she's like, yeah, I just want everyone to have fun, like no pressure and all.
You didn't watch the documentary, did you?
For what?
I watched it still.
Was she crying and stuff? She's the victim, yeah.
What's the other one's name? Bonnie Blue.
Her one, you mean?
I watched Bonnie Blue's documentary, but they're both the same thing.
Fam, they were saying that she tries to say, oh, I love it, and obviously we know she's lying. But they had like they wouldn't be psychologists. You know, people who can read body language. I don't know what they're officially called.
Yeah.
They had them watch it, blood, and they said you could see the moments of clarity. So you know when the mask drops.
Yeah.
So like she feels like no one can see it. Like like I'm here like hey, pretending to be happy, but you know momentarily like you just slip back into reality. She kept doing that, blood, and they said, blood, you can see she's fucking miserable, blood.
The one I was watching.
Because she just catch herself, blood, and it's almost she's thinking, what the fuck am I doing with myself?
Nah, it's really bad, you know. It's really bad because when I watched it, what I did, I fully locked in because I wanted to break it down. And when I've watched it now, it was like Stephen, like you have like a creep who's like on the bus watching girl.
Oh yeah.
It's them kind of man.
Linking her.
Who's going there. So like she was saying, yo, I'm dealing. I think the one
them kind of man, and you plus your baby father.
Basically,
Sicko,
she was dealing with 1,000 man in this thing now, yeah. And there was 1,000 man, and she was in this house.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, because remember, no one's seen the footage before, innit? So when they showed the footage, it was like say 6-7 man at one time.
Oh, mashing her.
Yeah, man. They showed it, innit?
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, they showed it, and I remember just saying to myself, like, they're promoting this for a reason.
What do you mean they show the actual sex?
Yeah.
Full on.
Yeah.
In the documentary?
Yes.
So where was that screened? I know you could probably find it online.
Channel 4.
And they showed the raw sex?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, man, I watched it, man.
They're moving mad, fam. That one can miss me like a heart attack.
They showed it. And this is what I'm trying to say to you, like, it's disgusting, but there's a reason it's being promoted.
Oh, there has to be, man.
Yeah, to usher in a certain mindset. Because all she kept saying is, they were saying that at her height, she was making 2 M's a month on OnlyFans, but then she got blocked on OnlyFans though. But you know that same Lily Phillips though, they used to work together, I believe, you know.
Meant to be Bridges.
Yeah, something like that. But either or, they're promoting it for a reason. You see what I mean?
I don't believe none of that though, because they said, fam, they're talking about OnlyFans, fam. That little Tay, yeah, I'm little Tay, and I got money. You went this cost, you went that. You remember that twat?
Yeah, that fool. Yeah,
fam. They tried to say she turned 18 and hopped on there and made an M.
It's all lies, man.
Fam, she showed it. I've always said it, Mark. I don't believe none of it, blood. Because you were telling me Black China made what?
They were saying she made 20 M's a month.
But then she was crying for child support and alimony and all that shit.
She said it was all fake news.
Fam, I'll be honest with you. I'm not saying people don't make money on there, but I never believe any of these inflated figures. I don't believe none of it. It's bullshit, fam. Oh, because let's be honest, Mark. If you were, you wouldn't come out and say, blood. And people are gonna be like, nah, you would, because people are gonna think, oh, what am I missing and all that. But it's like, blood, you wouldn't, man. Because if you know every month without fail, I'm making $1 million. You're just gonna focus on making the best content for the simps that you can.
Yeah, facts. And she's smart though, you know, Bonnie Blue, because she knows how to play the media and those kind of man. Because there was a scene, and this might have been one of the sickest things, as in like mental things that are seen in the documentary. where they were finding girls who were legal, Stephen, but who didn't look legal. So they were legal, like 18, 19, but they look like 14, 13, and they're creating content, Stephen, for them kind of brothers. Now, any man who promotes
Basically,
that will stand.
pedos.
Yeah.
Fam, but that's always been a pet peeve of mine. I don't even like fam, a girl could be older than me. I don't like young looking things. You know?
Facts, huh?
And when I say young looking, I don't mean like, oh, you're 30, but you look 25. I mean like, you look like a picnic, fam.
Like you're not developed in that.
Because to me, something's wrong with you, blood. Because you want the real thing, but you don't want to get nabbed outside the primary school and
Yeah, that's what it is.
Sicko behavior, fam.
Yeah.
I'm not for it at all, blood.
Yeah, facts.
Fire bun them man there, fam. And all them man jerking off to Bonnie Blue and Lally Phillips or whatever the fuck. Go outside, man. Go touch some grass, man.
Real facts.
There's more to life than porn. You don't see how the government's trying to save your life. Now you have to fucking put your fucking passport online when you want to go, what do they call it? They call it gooning now, Mark. When you want to go to Goon City, blood, you got to put in your fucking passport, blood. Yeah, man, put in your passport, man. Make that get bumbuckler leak, blood. When them see and them catch, man, them post it online, y'all watch bumbuckler animal porn, you sick bastard, yo. Huh? Y'all watch get a fuck horse and them thing. You're sicker.
This is what family, this is the time we're going into though, Stephen. We're going into that time.
Fire burn them, blood.
We're breezing into that time where people are doing these things now.
You, man's here, a couple years, get time, man. You still start fuck the air fryer, blood. Don't know, man, sick, blood. Start dip your wick in the toaster, blood, because you're a sick bastard, yeah?
It's happening, man. All right, quickly though, before we wrap up then.
Where I thought,
so, this St. George thing, this
flag flying thing.
Yeah, this flag flying. Give me a little bit.
You want a history?
Yeah, what is this about?
It's twofold. Some people are saying is it right? I don't want to get too political because you know I hate talking politics.
Of course.
But I always end up talking politics. People are saying it's racist, isn't it? Because some people are doing it under the intention of we want these man out, you know, the illegals and stuff. We want man out. We want our country back. Other mans are just flying it because they're talking about national pride and stuff. Other people are saying you're flying it, you don't know the history because they say St. George was meant to have been born in Turkey. They say that their alleged mother was, we'll fact check all this anyway. They say his mother was Palestinian and all of this stuff. So they're saying you're flying it, you don't know the history of it and that. And people are like, nah, you can't fly it, it's racist and that. My whole thing is, because I am no one side, blood, I don't do politics. Like, I believe that I walk firmly in the middle, and that is because I question everything in it. So like, I could agree with things said over here. I could agree with things said over there. I'm also going to question things said over here. I'm going to question things said over there. You get me? So that's why I don't feel like I could put my allegiance with. I can't say, yeah, man, I'm a Jedi on the light side, but no, sir, I like the dark side, me a Sith. I'll just walk that line. You get me? So people are saying it's racist, like they're doing all of that. But then I'm saying you have to look at it. I can see both sides. I can see how people are taking it as that. But then I can see the flip side, because if this certain group of people, you're ripping down the flags, you're telling them they can't fly it, etc., etc. Blood, it doesn't like you. It doesn't like you're oppressing them. And it looks like you're treating them like second-class citizens, because you have to think about how it looks from their point of view, Mark. Blood, you can fly every flag under the sun in the UK, except the national flag. So you have to think. I'm not saying people, like I said, don't go crazy in the comments. I'm not saying I agree with either side. I'm just
real talk.
I'm just talking about the optics of it. You got to remember how things look. This is why I've always said the politics things to me, it's kind of weird. And I'm talking like globally. Because, you know, realistically, it should be kind of, and people are going to say it can't work, but it should be neutral, I believe, you know. Because you have to think about it. People naturally have an inherent bias towards whatever in life, which I get, it's human nature. It's hard to break that. But it's not good, Mark, because I've naturally got whatever bias to whatever. I'm in power. I'm naturally going to enforce that, or things that reinforce that, whether I do it consciously or subconsciously. Do you know what I mean? It's not good, blood, because you can't just be like, we need to do this because how's it going to look? But I'm saying, blood, then how's it going to look on the other side? Because on the flip side, they're going to feel like they're being stifled, which is going to cause civil unrest.
Real talk. I have definitely been noticing since about 2010.
Yes.
Extra flamboyant usage. Okay, I'm just saying words now. I've been seeing a lot of usage of the flag, the St. George flag and that. And for me, it was just more so a thing of, I remember the days of Euro 96. Mm-hmm. So I really know when the English really get somewhere in a tournament or do something as a collective, they celebrate. You get what I'm saying? This is a celebrated nation. So for me, like you said, Stephen, a lot of flags are flying in the UK right now.
Yes.
Yeah, let's not pretend, people. I seen a brother at Notting Hill Carnival wrapped in a Brazilian flag, fam.
Okay.
He was wrapped in a Brazilian flag. Now, for me, I ain't never seen that before.
Same.
So I'm saying this, like, Brazil, how far is Brazil from here?
Very far. South America, innit?
Now, we're in England, so I'm saying there is some genuine English brothers, you know. I'm telling man this. I'm telling man, mans know how I talk between the Saturday stream and unfiltered and everything else. Mans know how I come with it. Mans know how I get down, blood. For years, and it's Steve, but mans know.
Bible facts.
You as well. But some genuine English brothers that I know fly the flag because they love England family.
National pride, as they
and not because they dislike anybody else.
Yeah.
They genuinely, like, I know a brother fam. And now I'm getting personal, you know, because you can narrow things down.
Go through.
But he's got the thing tattooed on his actual head, fam, his actual skull, fam. Now,
Dave.
I know.
Yeah, David.
Yeah. But I've known this brother for.
I know that is.
Man, like.
My guy, innit?
Yeah.
We know that.
But fam, I've known him for years, you know.
It's good on his head. I've never noticed that.
Yeah.
Recently, I was at it forever.
How long's he had it about?
Because I ain't seen him in ages.
Well, you might have the wrong guy. Who you saying? Give me another. Who you talking about?
Art Attack.
Give me another thing.
Art Attack, man.
No, not him.
Oh, okay.
No, not him.
I was gonna say.
Not him. But you know who it is, though.
Oh, okay.
I think so. You may.
I probably do.
But anyway, I know this brother for years, yeah?
Yeah.
He got the thing tattooed on his head.
Okay.
Probably about... I don't even know when he got it. I just always known him to have it on his head.
Okay.
But I know it's a genuine man who's into...
Just for the love of the thing.
Like his granddad and them kind of man there fought in the war and all. You know what I mean? Like he's into like the war and that. Like his granddad fought in it. Like, you see what I'm saying? He fought in the thing. I don't know whatever the other family members or whether a couple of people did dead or I don't know. I just know he has the badges and stuff of his people.
Of course.
So a man like that now, I can't tell him nothing, fam. I can't tell him nothing. But what am I going to tell him?
True.
Like that's what he stands by.
It's his history.
That's what he believes in, fam.
It's in his blood, in it.
That's his thing, in it. Now I'm saying, like, for whatever reason, and mans may not even like this kind of talk, but for whatever reason, my forefathers decided to come here, yeah? Now, I get it. But like I said, for whatever reason, we're not going into that convo today.
Yeah.
But they decided to make this journey here, innit? When you come here, you seen them, mans. So if they want to fly their thing, you're in their place, innit? You're in their place.
Mark, you know it's funny, and I'd have to try.
There's nothing racial. Like, I don't get it. I don't.
Fact.
Now, at the same time, though, let me quickly say this for I pass you back.
Go true.
Family, when I was growing up, certain man hijacked the St. George flag. Like, man's like,
National Front.
I'm not going to say the National Front because they was more so my dad's age group. But certain man stood by the St. George flag and tried to make it a racial thing. Well, it is historically, innit? In terms of
that's how it was. That's how it was used. I don't think that was the inception of it, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it was created like this is the flag to oppose anyone who's not English and white. I could be mistaken.
Now, what you gotta remember, like
what?
Steven,
Yeah.
sorry, my lips was dry.
Now go on.
Ain't you watch like Black Knight and that? Like in them days, it was barbaric, you know, fam.
No, of course.
Like it is barbaric. But what I'm trying to say is that's not the conversation of the history of the flag itself. That's not the conversation, you know, because a lot of barbaricness has taken place globally. What my thing is this: I solely want to keep it about the present day, Stephen.
Yes.
And I believe that if a man's born of this land and he's of this land, yeah, his ancestors, and he wants to celebrate that flag, that's up to him to do that. He's not being racial by doing that. However, a lot of men still have memories, yeah, of those who used that flag for negative. So back in the King Standing days, you see what I'm saying? Like a lot of them mans down there use that. Now, I'm not disrespecting no one from King Standing because I know that King Standing don't look like that today. But back in them days, that's what it looked like. And a lot of mans use that flag. Now, if you go to my dad's generation, a lot of mans use that flag for negativity.
Facts.
But mans can't carry that PTSD into today's world. Like there's still a lot of man, there's a lot of genuine man.
No, let me just ask you something now. But like I'm saying, to go back to my question though.
Oh, sorry.
Was it? No. You kind of did, but I just want to ask you again for you and for those at home.
Yeah.
Was that the inception of the flag? This is created to oppress non-English, non-white people, or was it just the flag that was about to represent? Say, because this is how I know the flag through the history of England. the St. George flag, St. George fought the dragon, blah, blah, blah. That's how I know the flag, you know.
Yeah.
From youth man days, like, that's how I know the flag. I'm talking like school and everything. That's what they told you, you know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
I know obviously man's had to fight man's, and not me personally, of course, but old generations. I know all of that. But I'm just saying, that's how they would have taught you, like, oh, my man fought the dragon and all that, like a Harry Potter thing. But then I'm saying, was that what the flag was created for? Or have these groups just hijacked it?
These groups, they've hijacked it, fam.
So this is what I'm saying, because it's gone to the point where people, even before, if a man fly that flag in his house, people will be like, oh, my man's probably racist. Like, people would just make that leap and assumption. And I'm not talking about now with the immigrant. I'm talking years ago, Mark, before things were so rampant, before tensions were so high. Like, people would just automatically make that
because of the
assumption.
PTSD that man had with freaking, not everyone went through that. So what we have to remember, like, a lot of men were like I get funny questions from black and white people. Like, a lot of black people, like the other day I must have said on one of the streams or something, I must have said I was one of the only black boys in my class in primary school in ERD.
Yeah.
And bag of people jumped in, nah, but Erdington's full of black people, right? And I said, yeah, it is now.
No, it's not even that. I hate stupid fucking dickheads. If you wrote that, suck your mother, cause you idiot, blood.
Break it down.
Were you in school with me, man? Were you there with me? Do you share my lived experience? Then shut the fuck up, then, blood.
There you go.
Fucking idiots, bro.
The geezer said that now, Stephen, yes.
Fucking
I'm like, yo, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what you see what I mean? I'm talking about my personal experience.
Facts.
You see what I mean? And what I'm trying to say is, when I was growing up, that flag was abused by certain groups.
It was associated with.
But at the same time, when mans were strapping up to play for the England national team, I knew, yo, that don't mean the same thing.
That's the same. It's the same flag.
You know what I mean? Because at the same time, the facts are, I'm born here, family, and I've grown here, and I've got some bedrooms that are white, fam, that I've known from freaking.
From ID and E.
I got some mans that are watching this. That are thinking, like, I've known from 25, 30 years ago.
Facts.
I'm from Birmingham, in the West Midlands, in the UK.
From Birmingham.
So you got to think, mans are from Birmingham, Erdington, in the UK. I got a bag of white bedrooms, but I'm just saying, enough of them, man, are very flag proud in terms of, yo.
That's man's history.
That's man's history.
Well, Mark,
you know what I mean? And I F with them, man. I know them, man.
Yeah.
From back in the day, like me and a man, if them man married, I'm there. If I'm married, they're there. It's that kind of level.
Yeah, me know.
You know how the thing goes, fam.
But what I'm saying is, Kate, I'm saying you can't tell people to take the flag down because some people may be using it for like that, or it may have some historical connotations to that. Because people keep saying like, yo, it reminds me of the 80s and all of that. I understand and I know those were dark times, but what I'm trying to say is, unless you're going to straight outlaw the flag, then you can't keep pulling them down and all of that, because you can fly everything else. Like, you know what I mean, Mark? Unless you're gonna straight just outlaw the thing, like it's just creating civil unrest. And even if you outlaw, it's gonna create more civil unrest, man. You need to just be careful, man. You can't just be mindful of one side's thoughts and views. You know what I mean? It's a balancing act, bro. I know you can't please everyone, but you need to do your best to not try and please one side more so than so, and then you end up antagonizing and alienating another group entirely. You know what I mean? Like, we all gotta live here, man. It's like Noah's Ark thing, 2 by 2 and all them thing there. You get me?
Yeah.
2 by 2 in our arc and them thing there. So, I don't know, man.
Real facts, man. I'm not, me personally, I'm just saying, like, if that's what a man wants to do in it, do your thing in it. But I get both sides of the argument.
Facts.
But you can't I know both sides of the argument. Like, I can understand a man having the flag around himself based on, you know, he's very proud as an Englishman. Then I know the other side of it where a man's saying, yo, it's a freaking, yo, this is our thing. You know, like in higher learning. Mm-hmm. This is our country. I know that side of it as well. You know what I mean? So you gotta understand, because man's different in it. Like, I know, like, yo, man never had no say in this thing. Like, I was just born in it. You see what I mean? Because to be honest, sometimes I think about it, like, when them people there came round yard and that, if it was me instead of my granddad, would I come? I don't know. You know, I'm a stubborn man, you know. You know me, Steven.
Man's wouldn't have come.
I don't think I'd have come, facts.
No, not even your granddad. If it was me and you, man wouldn't have come.
We wouldn't have come. Even if every man was getting enough, I'd have said,
left the sunshine, yeah? For a cool, shit food, the food gravy. When him saw, man, no left a bumbo clot, rascal. Suck yourself. Me I left my good beef patty and cocoa bread for bumper class steak and kidney pie. Go suck low and duck low.
Yeah, I don't think I'd have left still.
For what?
I think I'd have had my chances in
Me
Jamaica.
left my coconut and jelly water. Me left my coconut water and jelly for bumper class government juice.
But once you get here, yeah, you gotta understand it's their thing, innit?
The place cold like
saying?
ice. What me I do ya?
Enough man are vexed, but I don't know what they're doing with this thing though, you know, because honestly, this thing's really, I don't know what they're doing with it, Stephen.
Ma, it's a. I don't want to get into the politics.
It's crazy.
It's a whole man. It's like, all right, you saw the thing with the effing hotel, yeah? You know what happened in, I believe it was Essex. So the High Court, it went with the people and they said, yo, you can't use this thing as a migrant thing no more. And basically they're gonna turf them out. Well, I think governments might be trying to get that overturned and stuff, yeah? People need to be careful because, all right, I know you're screwing about the migration thing. Some people screw about the illegal, some people screw about the legal, some people screw about both. Oh, they're being housed and all of this and rah. That don't look like it's gonna stop anytime soon. No, doesn't matter how you feel about it, yeah?
Facts.
So you have to think about it. You're either gonna have these people in a hotel where you know where everyone is and yada yada yada, or they're gonna move in next to you in a HMO, blood. What would you prefer? Which evil would you prefer? Pick one.
Yeah, facts.
You gonna mourn when them over there, so you gonna mourn when them see you, yes, sir. See him there, so you gonna mourn. You can win.
You can't win.
Pick your bumbo clap poison and swallow it, dog.
That's it. Because that's all it's gonna be. That's all it's gonna be, fam.
But people don't think, blood. I understand adrenaline's flowing, emotions are high, but blood. That's why you gotta take emotions out of thing. When you're making decisions, it's logic, blood. It's not.
Right,
It's not emotion, mate. It's logic, blood.
A man was telling me, yeah,
Go true.
that, and this is where we'll end this thing, you know. 'Cause I'm talking things, you know.
Go true.
A man told me that the reason Brom are getting them man there,
So much people, yeah,
them man,
yeah.
is overspilled from another region,
That's probably the truth.
where another region said, yo,
We're full.
we done. We can't take
That's
no
smart.
more.
That's
And they
smart.
said, yo, bring them to Brom, fam.
That's what happens. That's what happens around it. Mark, it's the truth.
GTA business.
That's what happens around the country, bro.
Yeah.
And then when you break it down, you'll have regions, blood. So for argument's sake, they might fly. Let's say they tried to fly LOZ, yeah. Nah, you're mad. LOZ is full. All right, cool. We'll drop them in Handsworth because that's over the road, innit?
Yeah.
Like that, blood. That'll start happening as well.
Yeah.
Then you'll get the subsection breakdowns.
Yeah, they're going mad. No, yo, listen, they're not ramping because what they're saying is, yo, every head, because man have to be careful how they talk, because man are just talking, but every head might be worth this amount of bread. We know that them brothers ain't gonna graft and, no, let me word this thing right. Every head might be worth a certain amount of bread.
Yeah.
We know them man ain't gonna get work. Not because they don't want to,
They're
but
not allowed to work.
yeah, they're not allowed.
You know what? All right, you want me to give you the solution? Quick time. And then after this, cameraman, turn off this blood clot because I'm getting pissed off. You want if people don't upset, yo, they're coming over here. They're taking out our fucking benefits. They're getting free lunch, free dinner. My kids can't even get a fucking up meal at school. For them man's there, yeah. This is for you, man's emotional in the back. If you want to quash this, yeah. So if you man have got the argument that, all right, cool, man are coming over here illegally, whatever, they don't want to work. Or you've got those that do want to work. 2 birds, 1 stone. See stone, yeah. Soon as you land, boom, work visa. You can work, and then you put them up in a you get a hall or you got a center or something, and you literally say,
Fam,
blood.
you got it wrong though, blood. You got it. No, you got it wrong. No, you're talking legally. Man are working.
Let me finish, bro.
Go on.
Let me finish, bro. I know some of them are doing the justice. I know they're working. No, but I'm saying cut all of that because hear what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying to kill all of that cake. I'm saying.
Go to.
And I'm being nice by giving them accommodation because some places they don't even have accommodation. Some places you land, bro, you get registered, fingerprint, name, picture, everything. There's a work permit. You got 6 months to make it work. If you're not working and that, you're gone.
That's how other countries do it.
Some they don't give you nothing, blood. No accommodation, nothing. Here's the thing: you can work legally. Go work because you got to remember that I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. That I killed the mans who actually want to work, and then you'll kill some people who might think and come, England's an easy ride and because they'll stop coming because you know you're not getting fuck all. Why would I come?
Yeah.
2 birds, 1 stone. I kill everything, blood.
Yeah.
You got 6 months, make it work, fam. Oh, you're not working. No, I can't work. Why? Where you going?
You think though?
Where you going back to Willy Wonka's, bro? I can't help you.
How much man you fixing one of them hotels? Let's really talk certain things now.
Fam, you know there's one by my gym, innit?
All right, how much man's in that? 500.
Probably, because something that come out of the gym, there's like 30 man sitting on the wall.
All right, now let's say this. You take us. Forget anybody else. Take us. Man's in Brom. Black British Jamaicans that are in Brom. Just think about this now, because when I see them, man, you know, I'll be certain times I'm driving through certain ends, yeah, and I see a bag of them man just jamming, and it makes me wonder. So let me take you to how I wonder and where my thought process goes.
I said I wonder like it's gone.
Now let's say it was us. I'm talking about mans like me, you, black British Jamaicans.
Yes.
Living, you know, in the UK, born here of the Jamaican of our Jamaican ancestors, yeah. Now you think now, one day something goes on in the UK, and the UK say, rude boy, all you black British Jamaicans are going to Spain. No, let me go further. You go in Argentina. All these are going Argentina. Yeah, you've got to leave here because it's a Mazza. So all these are going Argentina. Now Argentina say, rude boy, all these are landing in some hotels in all the ends. So we know each other from back home. Like, yo, Stephen, I know my man from ERD, yo. But we're now in Argentina, and they say, yo, put the man there in that hotel. Put them in that hotel. Now, do you think every day we're just going to be saying, yeah, we've just left UK. They've put us here. We're just going to jam and relax every day and just look for something to do. They're not letting us work. And every day now, you man are just getting up looking for something to do, blood. How long do you think it would take before things start going wrong? Man start mixing with the locals. Man start trying to get bread from the Do you see where I'm going with this? That's enough Express Truth for this weekend. People, like, share, subscribe. If you're feeling the show, leave a comment. That's what helps us grow, man. It's the Express Truth Show. Making Thursdays great again. We out of here, people. We gone. Yes, people. Listen, man. Dynamic duo in London. Yeah? The cat's out of the bag. Shall I tell them or wait till we get there?
We'll wait till we get there.
Alright, we in London anyway.
We got in London for a top secret mission.
For a top secret mission, but we got invited to something very, very big by a very, very big company for a very, very special day. And why is it a special day? Because it's Notting Hill Carnival. You get me? So we've just been on the train. I think there's nothing to vlog. You get what I'm saying? On the train, we just besides sitting down next to man. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, we're here now. Superman in the building. And we're gonna see what's good. And we rolling, fam. You know what I'm looking at? I'm seeing certain man in hoodies and that. And because I've heard how man are snatching things in London, I'm thinking, yo, is Stephen watching my back? But Stephen's got his tourist thing. Jump, Stephen. How are you a tourist in England, bro?
Who? Where am I on tour, man?
You look lost and how are you a tourist in England, dude?
Oh, that's how you look.
That's how it looks, sir.
That's
how the thing look.
Never a tourist. Bro.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. What does my man say? Yes, I am. I love London, I do.
Do ya?
In terms of...
That makes half of the duo, man.
In terms of...
What?
Tourist side of it. You know what I mean? Like, I watch a lot of shows. I was watching Fast and Furious, man. And
which one's in London?
there's one of them with
Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
That's the only one I've watched, bro, out of recent years.
They're in London, like somewhere like this, but like
driving around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
On a mad thing.
Get me.
From you know what it is, this is nothing, but obviously it's big to some cats. Some cats don't leave the friggin' end of their road, look. Some man don't leave the cul-de-sac, you know.
Oh my days.
Wow.
People, spin that back round. Listen, this is Stephen's birthday vlog. You know what it is, Stephen? My apologies. This is Stephen's birthday vlog, man. No, people, I want everyone to wish Stephen a happy birthday. Without this brother, there's no Express Truth. That's a fact. Yeah? That's a fact.
I guess he's right still. Technically, he's correct.
Nah, that's a fact, man. So, every week, the brother comes out and gives people the reality talk that people need to hear. Not only that, he just wanted to put it like this. It's one of the most official brothers I've ever met, and I would say I started life without a brother, but I'll finish life with a brother. And that's Stephen, you get me? That's a fact. That's real talk. That's real talk on your birthday.
Love, G.
That's
Love.
So yeah, so we in London, man. And you see, I ain't shy to vlog, fam. You get me? Like, all